Hello everyone, this is Vagatiu, and today I'm going to be explaining the use of Japanese particles. So particles are a valuable part of the grammar. They sort of mark all different things and what hold a sentence together, so it's not just a bunch of random words. So I'm going to go through all the common Japanese particles and various different meanings of them. So to start off with, particle o. So this is the hiragana wo, but it's pronounced o, and it usually is. So this is used after direct objects, so it is called the direct object marker usually. So this is, here we've got hon o yoimasu, I read a book. I is obviously implied because that's how Japanese works. This is also used after a place or space like that you're moving through. So I went through the park is koen o, so through the park. That's the place it's got me gone through. And then torimashita. Yeah, that's how you dictate the use of particle o. Particle ga. So ga can be used after subjects when they are first introduced. So it's like first sort of wa. But not really. So like if you've got tsukue no ue ni hako ga arimasu. So ga is just saying it exists. That there is a box on the desk, it just exists. Hako being box, tsukue no ue on the desk or above the desk. And then when this is a more normal use, is when it's used more like an or wa, whatever it is. Mary-san ga kimashita, so Mary came, and she's obviously just introduced. And then it might go on to say something else about Mary, saying, Mary wa totemo hen desu. She's very strange. It can also be, particle ga can also be used after question words when the subject is not yet known. So if you're querying, so like dare ga kimashita ka, who came. Another use for it is if you've got a verb in the plain present form and then you go say you can do it. So if you want to say nomu koto ga dekimasu, it means I can drink, or mizu o nomu koto ga dekimasu, using o to mark the object as a direct object marker, and then koto ga dekimasu, which means can do. So you just have to make sure it's like nomu as opposed to nonmasu, because otherwise it doesn't work. You have to just have plain present form. And you can also use ga dekimasu like with nouns, and you can use it like to understand things. So I don't know, Nihongo ga wakarimasu, I understand Japanese, or I know Japanese would be more how that's translated. Or if you want to say tabemono ga irimasu, means I need food, so again ga for those sorts of things. If you want to say you like or dislike something, so you could say sushi ga suki desu, or you could say ringo ga kirai desu. So obviously suki being like, so I like sushi, and kirai mean I don't like ringo, which is apple, although I do actually like apples. Apples are great. So then you can also use it if you want something. So I want to say banana ga hoshi desu. I want a banana. But if you're using it like that, that's actually quite an informal thing. It's like sort of, I want it now. It's like something that a young person would say just because they just want something. Kuruma ga hoshi desu. I want a car. But yeah, it still works. Particle ga can also be used to mean but after a verb or an adjective. So kanji o yomu koto ga dekimasu ga. So I can read kanji. And then kaku koto ga dekimasen. I can't write it. So the first part is like I can do this, and the ga comes in as but, and then kaku koto ga dekimasen, so I can't write it. Obviously just referring back to the kanji, you don't have to put in the subject again. And now if you want to say you can, it's like this is again able to, if you're using any sort of potential form, so you can say like Fuji-san ga miemasu, so you're able to see Mount Fuji, or ongaku ga kikoemasu, which means I can hear music. Ongaku being music. So yeah, when you're structuring like that, anything in potential form, and you can have it like, so any objects, you just go kanji ga kakemasu, which means I can write kanji, or sakana ga taberaremasu, I can eat fish. So yeah, and I will tell you in a future video if you don't know how to search it, figure out to make the potential form. But it's pretty straightforward, and there's a lot of other things, resources like jisho.org, I'm sure will tell you, and then just verb conjugators. Yeah, so that's just the potential form, which says you can do something. So particle ga is also used after subjects of intransitive verbs, so describing situations. So like kokuban ni e ga kaite arimasu. So a picture is drawn on the blackboard, or ashita gakko ga hajimarimasu. Can't even speak. So school starts tomorrow. Hajimarimasu meaning to begin. I don't even know. I guess it's just describing a situation. I've never actually used that sort of sentence structure, or never been conscious of it. When I have, it just seems a bit weird to me. But yeah, if you're saying like that something happened or is happening or whatever, it's just describing that as a factual thing. So that's particle ga for you. Particle wa. So this is after a topic to emphasize meaning or difference, or just after any sort of topic in general. So like, kyou wa toshukan e ikimasen deshita. So that means today I didn't go to the library. And with the wa, so as opposed to just going kyou toshukan e ikimasen deshita, which is quite fine, adding that wa sort of implies that like they often go to the library, as opposed to it, and it's just sort of like an oddity. They haven't. In this following sentence, Australia dewa, so in Australia, but in the wa with emphasis, futboru ga sakan desu. Sakan meaning popular, as opposed to the use of ninki. I don't actually know if sakan is any better than ninki, but I should go Google that, or someone should tell me down in the comments. And then again, nichi yobi ni wa, so like on Sunday, but with the emphasis on the Sunday. Hatarakimasen, so I don't work. So it's really like a forceful thing. Like it's their philosophy that they will not work on Sunday. And then obviously its normal use is just after a subject that's been introduced in the things like kyo tomodachi ga kimasu. Again, like if you look here, kyo without the wa, so it's not really emphasis on today. Sono tomodachi wa onaji kurasu no hito desu. I'm assuming that's pronounced hito, but I don't actually know how it's used. Like it's in, or unless it means like that's like the kanji for harimasu as opposed to the kanji for person. But I don't know. But the more important thing is the wa here. So we've already spoken about tomodachi, and now it's wa. So that tomodachi, that friend, is in the same class, onaji being same. So yeah, that's how you use particle wa. Hope you enjoyed the video. That was less than half the particles. I'll be doing a part 2 where we cover particle ni, particle made, all these other fun particles. So tune in in a couple of days' time. It'll come out. Thanks for watching. This has been Vaga to you, and goodbye.